Good morning. It is the 27th of August and it's, dare I say it yet again, frickin' cooking. So anyway, I'm out here. Look at this is my pink dogwood and it's just loving the weather. Oh, everything's loving the weather. So we're finally getting around to pruning the hydrangea because we're going to take cuttings and hopefully making new plants. Sorry, my nose is running because I'm hot and sweaty. That's a lovely visual, isn't it? Sorry about that, peeps. Few things to note. You can't take them from stems that have got a flower head on them. Don't do them from there, but you can do them from pretty much anywhere else, which is what I've done. I've cut down most of the ones at the front here. I'm not taking cuttings from this one, I don't think, but never say never, right? Most of them are the dark. They've got a beautiful, delicate pink flower. I have no idea what they're called. All I know is that they've got a dark red stem on them. And that looks like the wasps have been chewing the bark. They chew it to make nests with. Anyway, that's outside of the realm of what we're talking about. So a good thing to note with hydrangeas is if you are smart enough to prune them early in the year, they get side shoots from, if I can get you in there, see that little bud there? That will become a new branch. So if you do them early enough, you can get them actually stubbier, and more contained, unlike mine that were, like I said, 5 feet tall. So we're going to do those and I'll show you what we do with them. I've got a whole pile of them down there. Okay, so what you need to do if you're not going to be putting them in soil right away is get a bucket of water, container of water, so you can put the cuttings in there. And what you basically do is cut off the rest. Cut that off. You could probably try growing it, but I don't bother. And then prune them down to about this size. Nope, that's not the one I wanted. Where is it? I cut one and now I don't know what I did with it. Anyway, let's do it again, shall we? So, oh, sorry, sniffles. So what you're going to do is take one with, say, 3 leaf heads on it. Cut them. I'm trying to do this one-handed. Cut them there. Put that over there because, like I said, we're not going to use it. And then you're going to take this and do this. Cut the leaves off at the bottom, like that, okay? And then you've got this. So it's got a little bit of a leaf node. And then these, I'll show you what I'll do with them in a sec. Okay, so that's what you're going to, sorry, you're in the sun. Sorry, so that's what you're going to do. The less leaf on there, the better, because you don't want it to concentrate on those leaves. You want to concentrate on those roots. And then just drop it in some water for now, just to keep it moist. And when we've got all them done, I'll show you what we do next. Whew. Sorry, again. The soil is super dry, so I'm just soaking it in here. And what I'm gonna do is, because I've got so many of them and I've got a million more I could take, is I'm gonna see if I can get 2 pots in similar sizes, and we're gonna do one with rooting hormone, which I'll show you, and one without rooting hormone, and see if there's any difference. I mean, I'm sure there'll be a slight difference, but is it such a difference that you want to spend your money on rooting hormone? Anyway, we'll be right back. Okay, so the soil was taking too long to suck up water, so what I did was I just dumped all the soil in the water and squished it all around and made it nice and moist, which is exactly what they need. So as I said, we're going to do half with stem root pro mix, blah blah yada yada. You can apparently do the same thing with, I've heard, honey or crushed up aspirin, because crushed up aspirin's got salicylic acid in it, and that helps with rooting. It's also the same chemical, correct me if I'm wrong, in willow bark. So that's why willow trees root so easily. Anyway, let's get these done and I'll come back with you in a sec. Okay, all done. Green pot is rooting hormone. Orange pot is no rooting hormone. August the 27th. Let's go. And just as a point, example in point, these are what I mean by side shoots. So if I'd have pruned these down a bit earlier in the year, they would have just been bushier instead of just one big massive tree of hydrangeas. So yeah, note to self, Allison, get on that pruning early in the year, not just late in the year. And here come the bees. This is why sedum is awesome. Cool, huh?